Everybody? What's up, Lemonheads? Producer Fungus here. Episode 188, baby. And second straight week in a row that we are social distancing streaming the
Hey,
show.
it's hard to say that word, right?
Social distancing, yeah, man. Did I fuck it up?
I try to say it. That shit, it's hard for me to say it too.
Try it.
Yeah,
I like
dude.
to hear what
Go,
people say.
Social distance. See, social distancing.
Hey, you're doing a great job.
Social
I
dancing.
love it. So 188. Thank you to Magic City Casino for sponsoring us, like always. I got my boy Larry Fresh in the building. I got the one and only Tanar Davis, and of course, blessing us today, Cindy the intern. What up? What's up, guys?
Hey.
What's up, bruh?
I can't do this. I think he's that way, but he's this way.
It's backwards. It is backwards. So for everybody that's watching right now, this is my left hand, right? I don't know if it appears on your screen as my left hand, but no.
No.
And it's confusing the fuck out of us. We're new to this. We're new to this. Nobody has ever social distanced as good as we are social distancing. We are the best social distancers.
Dude, yeah, we're so far apart.
I am so far apart from Mr. Larry Fresh.
I
Yeah,
haven't
walls.
seen her in years or days at least.
I'm looking for this meme,
Look at that.
man.
That is how you social distance as husband and wife. That's how you do it.
It's the best. I love it.
You guys are doing it right.
It's like vacation.
How do you guys like my little studio backdrop over here, bro?
All you do is throw up some banners, bro, and it's simple and it looks fantastic.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
And even the Lemon City logo was like right there stamped it too, bro.
That's right. I got my Lemon City scarf over here. Look at that.
That's
Look at
what's up.
that.
That's my favorite.
Wait, I got
That's
some
right.
banners. Look at that, they're up there.
There you
I
go. There you
got
go.
a curtain right behind me, and that's about it. Y'all gonna
Yes,
love it.
sir.
I got a fish tank back there. This
Yeah.
way.
Nice. I do like fish. They're tasty.
Bro.
I make a mean ceviche, but you know,
True
we're not
that,
gonna get
true
into
that.
that. Bernard, do
You'll-
not,
you'll-
do not.
All right, thank you. I was about to say. All right.
Moving on. So, episode 188. Edwin, why don't you tell us what we're going to be talking about today?
On today's episodio, number 188. Yeah, by the way, we're live on Facebook and
That's right.
and
Facebook and YouTube. Somebody's got to turn on their volume. But we're live on
There-
Facebook and YouTube today, yeah, like you,
yes,
Edwin
there
was
we go,
saying.
sorry.
So,
I was trying to share it on the group there. Sorry, I was multitasking. I kind of messed up.
that's all good. Yeah, turn your volume down,
Leave
bro.
multitasking to women. Leave the multitasking to the women, please.
Okay, all right. Anyway, on today's show, we're live streaming on YouTube. We're on Facebook as well. So go ahead. If you're watching on YouTube, hit the subscribe button, or it's in the little icon, I think, right like by where Cindy is down there. There's a little Lemon City icon. Click on that. Hit subscribe.
Mhm.
Make sure you keep up to date with us. There's a little bell for notifications. Hit that. And while you're watching on the bottom, we got the little ticker that tells you where to find us, where to check us out, where to listen to us, and all the good stuff there. So be sure to do that. But yeah, on today's show, we've been doing things a certain way for about 188 episodes now. So or 186 episodes. Sorry.
Okay.
And for the last couple, we've been doing something different, but we're always trying to give you the best sports lemonade, the best juice, and because times are forcing us to be social distancing and far apart, we're going to be doing a lot more of this live stream, and we want to do more of it because we got time, man. Fuck, we can't go out anywhere. We can't do anything. So we figured let's take advantage of the time. And what we got lined up in the next coming weeks is we're going to be doing more structured, topic-specific shows, and we're going to have special guests come in and join us. We want to have as much fan involvement as we can with everybody that's watching. We're an open forum, so anytime you have a comment, anything, if you're watching right now, boom, just say hi, man. Let us know you're here. We'll give you a shout. But most importantly, we're gonna be doing things, a little different from what you're used to. But it's still gonna be fresh. It's still gonna be good. You're still gonna love it. We're gonna have some baseball specific. We're gonna have a baseball show coming up with our boy Daniel Alvarez. He's gonna join us. We're gonna have some. We gotta get Eric Henry on here, right? We gotta talk some FIU.
Oh, yeah.
We gotta talk
sure.
some college football. We got that lined up. We got some guests. We got things happening. On
Got
top of that,
some Inter Miami guests coming as well.
yes, Next Tuesday, as of right now, a week from today, right?
Not confirmed yet, but
not
soon.
confirmed yet. But we're in
Most
the process
likely.
of
Yeah.
getting a nice.
Tuesday.
Yeah. Hopefully next Tuesday we're gonna have a nice special guest from Inter Miami joining us, which will be a big deal for us. It's a big deal for all of us. It's gonna be fun. And for sure this Thursday, right now, we do have a confirmation. We're gonna do a wrestling specific show. That's gonna be really cool. We're gonna do it. WrestleMania's this weekend. It's a much different WrestleMania than times before. So why not do a different show to commemorate and talk about it? So. Exactly. We're doing a crossover episode with the We Ain't Found Sith. We're doing with Evan from We Ain't Found Sith. He's going to be joining us on Thursday. We got Ferb from 24.4, our boy Ferbalicious. He's going to be joining us, taking a break from the radio to talk some wrestling with us. And as well, we got a special big time guest too joining us. Chris Van Vliet from, you might know him from Deco Drive, but he's also got a huge YouTube channel where he's been in the ring he interviewed everybody from The Rock to Stone Cold to movie stars, everybody. This guy's, he's a wealth. What's that?
He interviewed me too.
Oh, Steve. Yeah, that's right. He interviewed TD.
Chris Van Vliet.
Dope.
Chris Van Vliet. So we got that coming up on Thursday. That's the big one. I just want
to say that because you already announced it live and everybody heard it, he can back out.
Yeah, it's kind of like for real now, Yeah. He already, we got expectations now. You know what I mean?
TD is like giving me motion sickness. What's going on?
Oh no!
Hey.
Let me. Hey,
it's just let him be.
He's multitasking.
Yeah. So that's the thing. We're still gonna have fun shows. We're still gonna talk shit. There are no sports going on. I mean, I tried simulating a basketball game on 2K to try to get the same thrill. Just wasn't the same, you know what I mean? I put Lakers Clippers and I just said, watch the computer play, and I just couldn't get into it. So because of that, we got to be innovative. We got to be, do some different things, and because of that, we want more than anything. We want people. We want people to engage with us. That's what we want. We want people to be a part of the show and let us know. And look! Oh, we got some stuff here.
What's going on?
We got Chris, my boy Chris. Thank you. That's not Chris Van Fleet. That's a different one.
Oh man, I was getting all excited. I was about to woo.
Shout out to Nate. Nate Dogg is in the house. That's my 2K. That's my 2K teammate right there.
That's not Nate the Great.
That's the other Nate. This one's way better than that Nate the Great.
He's the greatest. This Nate is the greatest.
Yeah, that's Nate the Greatest right there. But yeah, we're. That's what's going to happen. We're going to try to involve people. So if you want to be a part of the show, hit us up, man. Talk to us. Link us up in the comments. We're going to try and just connect more with the people since we're not going to be out covering any game anytime soon. So does that make anything I forgot there, Gus? Anything else you want to reiterate when it comes to that part?
No, man, you pretty much covered it all, man. We're going to be doing a lot of big things coming up, trying to engage with you guys in whole new different ways, to try to just expand our what we're trying to do for you guys.
Awesome. And I think the most important thing, if I can say, is that people can now see my face. And
That's
you guys
true.
Can't shut me up. And you can't take that microphone away from me.
And also, too, that's one thing that Cindy said. A lot of our fans don't get a chance to see our actual personalities. They can hear us on the mic, but they can't get the gestures with our face, our hands, how me and Edwin would, argue about something that's so petty, but they can get the emotions in our faces and see that it's all in fair and love. So, I think this platform right here we're using is so awesome, and I hope we can, learn more tools and little tricks about this thing so we can push the level.
This is the new normal. This is the new normal, TD. That's it.
I would like to be next to you guys. I like your ceviche, so I want to go to your house and eat.
Look at that, yeah.
To move up, push him up and up.
But yeah, I'm excited, man. It's going to be a challenging next few weeks, but we're up to the challenge. It's going to be a lot of fun, and we teased about it last week. We were talking about what the fuck are we going to talk about? We don't know next week, but we gave ourselves a homework assignment. Had any of you guys watched it before last week?
Tiger King?
Yes.
Yeah. I had started watching before last week.
Okay, but guess what, motherfuckers? Man. Man, listen here, bro. Listen, bro. I'm personally, I take offense to Netflix, and this is why. Because
wait, are you just checking out these comments? Like,
long time, first time.
Yeah.
I'll take that.
That show was created 2 years ago, and Netflix just got it. Now it's the best kept thing that what the fuck we've been missing going on in Oklahoma, and I feel the same way about Magic City Hustle. That's
a way better movie.
A lot of people don't know about our documentary, and if they would have put it on Netflix, and they would have put some spin on it, I'm not gonna say it would have got the same reaction because that guy, forgot the main character name just now, Tiger King,
Joe Exotic,
Joe Exotic, like
Maldonado,
hands down, original. He's original. He's like a Fortnite character, bro.
Oh yeah.
Like it's like you gotta create him.
But yeah, for real.
That show, to be honest with you, I binge watched that entire show, man.
I couldn't. I just couldn't do it. I needed breaks. And usually, I like to binge watch things like that. I'm like fucking crazy. Like, let's fucking go. I gotta finish it. But I was like, no, I need a fucking break. This thing is too crazy.
Overload to you?
What happened?
Was it crazy overload? So Chris Cross says, y'all, please stay safe. Tiger King is a fantastic, insane. Yeah, he's right. It's fantastic and it's insane.
It is.
But, I mean, as crazy as it was, like, these people are, like, so full of shit, they believe their shit. Like, they're the epitome of, like, when your parents tell you, like, don't lie because you're going to end up believing and you're going to get tangled in your... Like, that's exactly all those examples of all the bad things in the world. And it's like, to me, it was all entertaining, but then at the end, and you guys know I fucking love animals, so I was like really unfulfilled because at the end of the day, like the animals are so sad and they like fucking die and this shit, like
the purpose.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, like,
but I'll buy a lion. I'll buy a tiger.
For real, I did not know $2,000 could get me a freaking tiger cup.
A dog that me and Maria went to go try to get. Cost $7,000, though.
Oh, I'm telling you, that shit's crazy.
What dog are you trying to get, bro?
A pup. Yo, for real. Wait. Hold on. Time out. $7,000 dog. You're gonna have to tell us a little bit about that.
Bulldog puppy, $7,000, and they talk about we can finance it. I looked at that lady. I say, we finance a dog? Get out of here,
bro.
Finance these nuts.
Gives you like a finance these lemons.
I feel like that's what TD was thinking in that moment. Like, what?
Yeah, like my son wanted him. Yeah, like, oh, the dog is so cute. Maria liked it too, but it's a lazy dog. She wants a dog that was more energetic. And I was like, I like that dog. It's lazy. And so I asked the lady how much it was. She said $7,000 and you can finance it.
Don't worry. We know somebody here in Hialeah. Hialeah is like $800.
All right, bro. Yeah. Talk to my boy. I'll get you a bulldog for like $500, bro.
It's like the ones that turn ugly. Like they turn ugly down the road.
Oh, this one's real ugly, bro. Don't worry.
The ugliest dog, $200.
Yeah. But I'll buy a tiger. If I hit the Powerball, I'm getting a tiger. Ain't no ifs, ands, buts about it.
Yo, Tiger King was just, it's always sunny in Oklahoma.
Yeah. Shout out to Jake Morris for that comment.
There you go, dude. That was money.
Yeah.
Oh, we got another one here. Hold on. Tiger King made me rethink a lot about the Bill of Rights. Yes. Yes.
Because unfortunately, that's not something people think about every single day.
That was really good.
Dude, for real. Like, oh wait, we got
I just think
one.
about like sometimes like when I was younger and I was looking for a car and it was like my dad was like, you have to buy a used car and it's like your limit is $2,000 and I'm looking for like a 1997 Camry and I could have fucking just bought a Tiger.
Yeah, that's true. For real.
And I could have fucking ridden my Tiger to Miami-Dade College and that's it.
You know what? You could have bought that Tiger, flipped it for a car and a Tiger.
That's true.
You gotta up your hustle.
See, I don't think like that. I'm so dumb. That's why I'm just the intern. I'm only an intern.
But I might take Carlos up on this offer here. 3 iguanas dressed as a lion for $19.95 and Terry Slurpee. I dig that, man. That's a good deal right there, though.
Great deal.
Hey, our boy Dennis. Thank you for watching. Somebody gotta Yeah, Larry Exotic right here, or no, Tenard Exotic. Definitely, he likes.
I don't got earrings.
You love being shirtless and showing it all off and everything. Yeah,
that's true.
I'm not gay. I support him.
You don't have to be gay. None of his 2 husbands were gay.
Yeah.
I think the third one either, but that's just me.
No, the third one, he's gay. That guy.
Yo, for real. I think honestly, rethinking the Bill of Rights is a good thing. Like that show. Okay, let's go around.
Not in 2020.
Let's go around real quick.
Yeah.
Right? Did you honestly like the show? Raise your hand. Okay, we got TD liked it. Gus liked it. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I hated every second I watched the show. I like my skin crawled. It was just so like everything that's wrong. That's what it was. I was just like, oh my god, the whole time. But it was a train wreck. I couldn't look away.
You don't appreciate train wrecks, bro. You don't.
Yeah, man.
I don't.
Like, no, I think you do. You do.
Hi, Carlos. That's the chat, by the way. What's up, chat?
The one thing Netflix did good is they kept the process up to the end. Like that guy could have easily stopped filming. Like he could have stopped filming in that 2-year span that he was doing with that.
Yeah.
And they convinced this guy, not Netflix, but whoever else was filming the guy, because apparently the other guy was filming him, some other news guy who was filming him too. For something that his shit got destroyed in a fire that they claimed that Joe Exotic created.
Yeah, he was trying to make that reality TV for him.
Yeah, but Netflix was covering him for 2 years. Now, just think about 2 years of just a full-blown fucking toxic hot abortion mess, and they can let this guy continue to film. That
it doesn't faze him.
That takes a lot of discipline, man.
Yeah,
like
for real,
it was a part of a zoo fucking atmosphere. Like not zoo, but a circus atmosphere. Like remember the circus?
Yo, for real. Who the fuck knew that zoos were this fucking crazy, bro?
Like, yeah, but when you think
about I told you about this. I told you about the one in Miami. I was like, my friends paid like $600 to go pet some fucking tigers. I don't agree with this.
Okay, but you didn't think that there was like this whole fucking criminal weird underworld where this a gay redneck with a mullet is shooting guns and like 3 gay lovers and like all this weird shit happening. Like, come on, like you. Oh
my god! Speaking of his lovers, just really quick because I haven't said social distancing, which by the way I didn't mess up. But have you guys seen that meme with the guy's teeth? This is not social distancing. This is social distancing.
Oh yeah. That was clever.
That's messed up, man. That's messed up.
That was the best meme ever.
I don't think it's messed up. That guy shouldn't have done meth. It's not like he was born that way. Like he did that to himself.
How did he convince them guys to want to be gay for 3 years? Like,
meth is a hell of a drug, man. Meth is a hell of a drug.
The tall guy who was young, I think he just misled.
Travis.
He needed a father figure because he was a very handsome guy, and he probably can got any girl he wanted. But I think he was just caught up in being insecure and not having a father figure that he looked at Joe Exotic as somebody that can guide.
Well, his mom was also a meth head, as you can see, like through the things. So she's just like, we need money, we have nowhere to live, just fuck that guy, and like, we need a place to stay.
I mean, but apparently the 2 husbands were like slaying chicks left and right anyway.
They were.
So
I mean, they didn't have a lot of pickings either, but I mean,
I want to know what the what was the ratio? What was the ratio? Like the girl, free Joe Exotic. I want to know what the girl to exotic ratio was. Like for every one Joe Exotic sexual encounter, how many girls did you have to like sleep with to wash that out of your brain?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Probably above, like on a high end 10.
He might have even got. You know what? He must have looked at those tigers like.
Yeah.
Maybe next. Like what I gotta do? Ugh.
Those tigers look great.
But think about it, like that. Who land was that? Like that was his land.
Land is cheap in the middle of, like this guy said, in the middle of bumfuck Oklahoma. Land is pretty cheap, like that's the guy's words. So
create a zoo like that.
I mean, it's not prime real estate in South Beach or downtown Brickell or something like that. We're talking, like he said, bumfuck Oklahoma. I think they also mentioned it when they were moving the park that they wanted to put it closer to the Texas line because everybody's poor over there where they're at. So.
Also, too, is a casino over there too, so they got the casino traffic. Yeah. And
Manuel says the real enemy here is Jeff Lowe. Yo,
that guy is a piece of shit. No, that wasn't the Chucky. That Chucky guy.
Yeah, Fat Chucky, for sure. But can we talk about Jeff Lowe's wardrobe? Homeboy never shows up in the movie. No, he has like the same style of shirt with like a slightly different pattern. It's like all affliction gear. He has the bandana on at all times. He's nice to think, but the thing is, even when they show him like where he's supposed to be working, building the new park and stuff, he's still dressed with a leather jacket and stuff, while the other guy's shirtless, looking trashy as fuck.
He wasn't doing shit.
That boy was.
I know, dude. That guy's like the best con man I've seen. He's convinced these people that he's fucking rich.
The best finesser. That boy rolled up in a Ferrari.
Yes, he rolled up in a Ferrari.
Yeah, everybody confused.
Yeah, see. Chad agrees with me. Affliction, man. What's up with who wears that stuff, bro?
I don't know, man.
2016, it was fading out. 2016, it was still kind of there. Like 2016.
But he was wearing it last year.
That guy thought he was like Bret Michaels, like twin or something. Yes. I swear to God.
Yeah. Let me tell you, wearing affliction is the quickest way to tell somebody that you think you're tough, but you can actually get your ass kicked real fast.
Yeah, it's super douche. Like you're just walking around. What's douchier? Let's break it down. What's douchier? The hat bandana combo or the affliction T-shirt? Like I don't know what's douchier. They're both like
equally douchey. Yeah.
Now, if I see a guy with a hat bandana, it depends how he looks too, because that has to be the perk. Like
no regrets, bro. No regrets. Not even one single letter.
Joe Dirt Exotic over here, man. That's what it ended up being. Hey, by the way, if comment if you what's douchier, bandana hat combo or leather jacket affliction T-shirts? I want to know. What he says here. Jeff Lowe dressed like a biker without owning an actual bike. Yeah.
Yep. Look like a biker without owning the bike.
For real, dude.
Let's not forget about the guy who was in I think he was in Michigan. The guy who had like 3-4 wives.
He's in South Carolina.
South Carolina.
Okay. Time out. How about I've been following his son for like a year, and I didn't know it was that guy.
What? Talking about his son, the skinny one who was talking a little bit.
His son makes these crazy ass videos on like Instagram.
Titty's like, yeah.
Is he verified?
Is he verified? He's been asking us that question since he started with us, bro. Is he verified?
Oh, he's like, mega verified.
He's important. He's famous.
Yeah.
Well, no. This guy was able to convince 4 women that he was like, what did he call himself? Like a god, the Daba?
The Lord.
Bagadan.
Lord Ankle or Antle, whatever his name is.
The Bagadan. I don't know what it means, but just call me the Bagadan. This dude convinced 4 women to marry him, bro. And the only way they can
at the same time.
And the only way they can find their like chakra if he sticks his penis in them. That was crazy, man.
Yeah.
I mean, he looks exactly like his son looks exactly like him when he was younger.
Yeah, with a long. Yeah, he looked better when he was younger.
Like he can get it.
Yeah, you say he can get it. Did you say that?
About to get the boot.
Edward's about to go by a tiger.
Bhagavan Doc Antle, that's the guy's name. Yeah.
He's probably watching it. He's right. He's on point. He's probably watching it right now.
Yeah, he's got the dual screen action going, watching the thing and talking shit. I love it. Hey, wait a minute, hold on. But the real problem in all of this, and the real villain here, is the damn Carol Baskin. That's the real fucking problem here. Where's my gun? Pat, pat, pat. You know.
We gotta get her on this show.
Hey.
I sent her an email. I'm waiting for her to write back.
Do you think she killed her husband? That's the question.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Okay, raise your hand if you think she killed her husband. Yeah.
Was she
comment.
Sardine oil, bro.
with the camera. Like she
comment
like
right over there.
You know what? One thing that annoyed me, every time she was trying to explain something, she had like a little cynical laugh, like, hey. Did you notice that?
I told you at the end of everything, when everything was wrapping up, there's a part where she's like, "Oh my god, yeah," and then she goes.
Every time.
And I was like, "Oh, she's fucking crazy!"
Like
hell yeah.
Brother, like my brother, you know, he is a police officer, and the last person I mean, every time she laughed, dog, and I was like, something wrong with that bitch.
Oh, the sardine oil, son.
Sardine oil, man.
Yeah. Like,
hello, cats and kittens.
Carol F. Baskin. Oh wait, we got so. Here we go. 100% she killed her husband. Yes.
Yep.
Absolutely, man.
No
Absolutely. The sardine
oil.
Oh man. Guys, do us a favor, and everybody, go ahead and just share the live stream on your feed right now, so that more people can join in, and we can talk shit about Carol Baskin.
Yes,
on whether or not she killed her husband. I want to hear all the fan theories, all of it. We want to talk about all that shit.
But the thing about it, she has a tight knit circle, and her circle is small because
it's her and her husband.
Because to kill her husband and nothing is coming out. This dude lived 60 years of his life with no issues. Get with this crazy bitch, and he comes up missing. Like this dude was probably he was walking the earth with no problems, and then got with her and died. Like that's like 101. Like the bitch killed him.
I mean, I'll tell you this much: the bitch killed him. Damn, you're not
exotic
right here, bro. TD exotic.
TD exotic.
TD exotic over here.
We got to shorten Nard to 10 and just call him 10 exotic. 10 exotic. There we go.
Yes, I like 10 exotic right there, man.
You gotta wear the cross earring that you have.
Yes.
No, you gotta get that one like stick a little earring right here. Just stick it with tape because that's what it looked like.
Oh yeah, and a Prince Albert.
I don't wear any underwear.
I'm free balling.
Yo, but hold on, for real. Tell me, like, when they started explaining how Carol has all this power and how she has this giant army of people who will volunteer. She doesn't pay a single person, and they maintain everything. They've created a structure of like different colored shirts means different things, and you get to do it. Tell me that is not exactly what Walt Disney does. That's what they do. They get all these fanboys, they pay them jack shit, and they make them believe in this culture. That's a Disney corporation, man. Carol Baskin is the Disney corporation.
Disney has a retirement plan. Fucking Carol Baskin doesn't have a retirement plan for these people.
I'm telling you, man. She's even worse than Disney.
This is a freaking Herbalife pyramid scheme. Like, that's what this is.
Yes.
Without getting
she's got people. They're paying her. They're paying her to do this.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. It's pretty bad.
It's called multi-level marketing, Cindy.
Multi-tiered tiger exposure.
Yeah.
You know,
multi-tiger mauling.
Since this came out and Tampa police are like kind of more curious about how her husband died because it's getting all this notoriety, they're going to probably find out who killed her husband.
Well, that's what I started reading today. That
he started reading. Yes, guys. This is big.
Damn. He started reading today. Yo, it's a big day.
Oh, she's gone. She's gone. We don't want her anymore. No.
Remember, social distancing is right over there, bro.
I just social distance the shit out of her right now.
I know where you sleep, and I can get a tiger. I can afford a tiger.
Listen, Linda, okay? I read, not for the first time, because I read many, many books. I probably read more books than everyone here. But I don't read any books. But no, I read this article, and they're actually, because of how much exposure the show's getting and how much traction, the local law enforcement is actually opening it up for tips leading to it, because they actually closed the case. But they're actually opening it up to get tips if anybody has any leads or any ideas, because they actually want to find out, you know, where this dude is. It's freaking crazy, man.
But are they actually looking for evidence or just the tips?
Anything. Damn, dude. I can't kick myself
Sorry
off,
about that, man. Well, man. she's watching everywhere. She has eyes everywhere, man. The hills have
Damn,
eyes.
she just sued me for this comment.
Oh
Yo,
my God,
seriously.
coronavirus.
Corona. Uh-oh.
Oh.
Is that you,
Rona.
You Rona coming out your throat.
Damn, man. But yes, okay. You know who was a quiet hero on the show that I really enjoyed, and I think it's a shame. No, Lieutenant Dan, dude, with no legs. He ain't got no legs, Lieutenant Dan.
Yeah.
I like.
Bro, he was the real OG, man.
Yep,
that guy.
He got magic legs.
Magic
I
legs,
felt
man.
for him, man. When at the end when he's like driving off, I was like.
And you notice once he left, he looked like much healthier and better when he left that shit show.
Well, that's what happens what happens when you leave a meth facility, but you start feeling better right away.
No, my dog got around cars. They're like, okay, you know.
What was, in your opinion, what was the worst part of the show?
Ooh.
What made you cringe? What made you cringe the most?
Oh, the music videos. The
music
videos.
What are you talking about?
Oh my God.
What
I heard he doesn't even sing the songs. It's somebody else who sings it.
Well, he sang at his husband's funeral.
TD's trying to talk, but all he's doing is coughing.
Hey, I'm coughing because you got me upset when you said the singing was bad. I was about to start singing when a tiger saw a man. So.
What is it? Oh, how does it go?
When a tiger saw a man. Damn, TD already got the DVD already.
Hey, listen,
he's been watching.
About to get the album. It's actually on iTunes for $1.
Oh, shut up, for real?
Uh-oh.
Hey,
guys, let me tell you.
So TMZ showed him like saying, I can't say the N-word, but the black people can call each other the N-word, and sometimes doesn't want to say the N-word. And somebody said, Cardi B, do you still like him now? Because apparently he was a low-key racist with that comment.
I mean, look at the guy.
How
low-key, for real, how low-key was it? You know what I'm saying? Look at that guy.
I'm a gun-toting gay man in Oklahoma.
And
all I know is that Hanson is from Oklahoma, and I fucking love Hanson.
Man, you mad suspect right now, Cindy.
Yeah. We got some music video fans right here. Danny, definitely a fan of the videos. Dude, they were so cringeworthy. Cringeworthy.
What?
Hanson
Chris,
Exotic
Chris,
over here.
The photo. Thank you, Chris. That's exactly what I was going to say. I was going to say the photos with them taking with each other and doing a wedding, and that kind of made me feel uncomfortable, man.
But you know why? To me, because as you guys know, like I am total I am the butch in all of my gay groups for sure. Like I'm the man in the group, right?
Okay,
but to me, I feel like what made me cringe was the fact that you knew those guys were straight. Like that was the uncomfortable part.
See, I couldn't tell if they were straight. To be honest with you, I couldn't tell. I just thought they was masculine gay men, and that's kind of prevalent now, especially everywhere. So when
everywhere.
So they was kissing, like when they were kissing, and he's not an attractive guy. So I was like, okay, they gotta be gay. They have to be gay. They have to be gay. But they probably bias. Like
you live in Miami. You go to freaking South Beach and you see the kind of girls that hook up.
You don't wait, Titty, hold
on.
They
were bisexual. They're bisexual.
One at a time.
They're not gay.
Titty, you don't have to be gay to kiss ugly dudes. Look at Cindy. She ain't gay.
Oh! Carol Bassett's husband is now. He's being Carol Bassett now.
What a jerk.
Wow.
God. What a jerk.
That was clutch. Bro.
Damn, man. Gus got me twice already, bro. That's fucked up, man. Yo, what about Here Kitty Kitty? Here Kitty Kitty. That was that music video with the fake Carol.
Here Kitty Kitty.
That was a music video with the fake Carol.
Yes, that one was good.
Yeah, that was good.
I like that one.
That was good.
I want to see that one.
I like when he goes in on Carol Baskin. I like it.
Yeah.
I do like it. Not gonna lie.
Low key. I think it was before when you were talking about low key.
Yeah, I mean, come on, how low key? Hey, no, the part that made me cringe the most was when they opened up the pizza shop and they put the Walmart meat donations, the expired meat.
Yeah.
They used that for the pizza.
That's crazy.
Out of everything on that show, that's what made me cringe the most. I don't know why, but that's gross.
When he said this is the best pizza ever, he took that bite. I was like,
yeah.
And he ate that bitch too.
And he makes it from scratch every morning.
But once you cook the meat over 180 degrees, it kills all the bacteria. So he was good.
Yeah, okay, sure. And this virus will be gone in April.
Hey, TD, you can come over for dinner. I got some of that expired.
I ain't messed. I said, damn, dude, that's just. Honestly, another thing that made me cringe is you look at like these people got a lot of money. Wait, I was actually impressed by the quality of music videos. Putting that Discover card to work. Comment. No, these people have a lot of money because, straight up, the whole reason. First of all, Carol is a multimillionaire from killing her husband and inheriting all that money and not giving it to the Pryor family. So she's already loaded, right? She's making money off all the people that come to this sanctuary, which is essentially the same shit that Joe Dirt is doing. You know, she's doing the same shit now. But here's the thing, though. The whole reason, I don't really believe any of the bullshit that she cares for these animals. The whole reason is that she wants to take over those animals. So then, because they can't be released back in the wild, so that's free commodities. That's free product that she can get to bring to her park and then put him out of business. So everything, it's just, there's so much money at play here. And the really disgusting, or not disgusting, but yeah, it's disgusting. The really sad part here is when you see the conditions in which the exotic, Joe Exotic and Joe Dirt are living in, bro. Like they're all living in these fucking raggedy ass mobile homes and trailers. And when they go inside, there's rats and everything. But even when they go into Joe Exotic's place, his place is a fucking dump. You got all this money filled. Like it's just it's every bad like white trash criticism that you could ever think was just put into one, and they're like, that's it right there, dude.
And you forgot to say Carol she's actually getting paid from Facebook. She was getting like $10,000 or like a month.
Oh well, yeah. You get a video with so many views on YouTube. Even like, come on, guys, keep watching this shit.
For real.
You start getting paid huge money in ads, and because she's the #1 purveyor of all these animal videos.
Google search, she was getting searched all the time. So yeah, she was killing it, man. She was killing it, bro.
Oh, yo, Chris, for real. I thought, everybody thought that the guy with no legs, Lieutenant Dan, lost his legs with the tigers, but then when you find out it's a zip lining accident, like.
Well, technically, he was walking on bones for a while because nobody could pay for his health care.
Yeah,
that's true.
And
Homegirl did lose her arm though.
Yeah, the
tigers.
She was dedicated.
Yeah, she was loyal,
legit, bro.
Mm-hmm. And she did all of her interviews in front of like some fucking dumpster or something. Like you saw it. It was just bro, there's so much money and so many people being exploited here. And then to see these conditions that they're living in, it's just like, I don't know. I couldn't. I'm telling you,
this is capitalism at its best and / worse. I mean, you get credit, you put things under certain names. Remember, he changed a lot of names and a lot of things, a lot of businesses, a lot of transactions. You start like piling up all this credit. He could have like, I don't know, millions of dollars stashed in a mattress, and then runs up all this credit, doesn't pay it, doesn't give a shit.
But you know what? Props to the doc guy, the Lord. Yeah. At least his facility looked way more decent and like clean. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
his production was nicer. However, the girl that they interviewed, the girl that escaped the cult or whatever, she was saying how there were cockroaches everywhere. And like I said, I actually follow Cody Andel on Instagram, and he's always posting videos of like in the morning, like he sleeps with the animals, like the chimps sleep in his room, and then they wake up and they make coffee in the morning. So it's a fucking mess. But I feel like at least he has like a house. It wasn't like a fucking mobile home, like junkyard shit,
Yeah.
But by the way, guys, if you're watching the feed right now, again, if you're on YouTube, hit that subscribe button. Hit the little bell for the notifications. That all helps us out so we can continue to do this. Secondly, if you're not seeing the comments that are popping up, like this one here from Dennis, that's the one from Chris. If you're not seeing this, let me know, because I'm assuming everybody can see this. I'm definitely reading everything you guys are posting, and we're making sure everything is acknowledged. I just want to be sure that you guys can see the comments popping up on the feed as well. So, oh wait, we got another comment here. What's this? We got the chimps make coffee in the morning.
You know it. What else? What do you have chimps for if you're not going to train them to make you coffee?
So I actually sorry guys, it's not Rona.
The Rona.
Coronavirus.
Coronavirus.
Edwin,
No!
Shit is real, Edwin.
Fuck,
Shit
man.
is getting real. It's getting real.
Hate
It's
that
getting real.
All right, go on.
So on Instagram, like every day he puts like different stories, and every morning he's been training these chimps to like make coffee. And the first few times that I watched him do it was probably like a couple months ago. They would like just dump coffee everywhere or whatever. But now they get the coffee beans, they put it in the grinder, they grind the coffee, take it out, and they pour it in one of those like cold brews or whatever.
That is
so
amazing.
they make the coffee.
You know who else got put in a grinder? Carol Baskin's husband.
Ooh.
Just saying, you know.
Man,
Damn. I'm pretty sure Joe Exotic was also on Grindr.
was Grindr out? was it out in 2016?
I don't know.
What?
How long has Grindr been around? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I know plenty of pictures out because I had to make a report when I was a police officer. This dude got robbed. A gay guy. He was giving boys BJs in the back seat and got robbed. He told me how he met him, and I had. He told me there was plenty of.
Hi, Jesse.
Hi, Jesse. How
you That's what's up, bro. Keep it real right there.
Shout out to Jesse, bro.
Hey, bro. Oh, wait, we got another one. So his dad gets all the girls, and he gets all the chimps. Got it. All right. Yep.
Yeah.
Jeff's coming through, bro. He knows. He sees through the jungle leaves. He knows what's really happening over there. You know.
Yeah, man. If you know, look, Jeff. What was that guy? The Jeff guy, the bandana guy. What's that guy's name again?
Jeff Lowe.
Jeff Lowe knows that tigers get you chicks, and chimps get you coffee. So apparently that's how it goes.
It's like priorities, guys. Priorities. What do you need to do in the morning? You know.
What do you want?
What's more important?
You want chicks or coffee?
Joe Exotic's life was Grindr.
Yeah.
There you go, Achilles on the show. Yeah, I'm telling you, the whole Carol aspect of it really just every time she came on the screen, like, you know what? I think more than anyone else on the show, anytime she came on, it made me like really just, I don't know, I had like a gag reflex. I don't know. It's just
she had this like spacey look, and she was always like, it was like she had to get in character, so she would kind of look into the sun and be like,
"Yeah, I don't buy any of the shit she was selling, man." Like it was.
Hello, cats and kittens. Welcome and follow me on Facebook. Listen up, I'm gonna tell you about. You know,
her husband looked like Bill Nye, the science guy. No,
no. He looks like Prince Charles. He looks like fucking Prince Charles.
No, what's the politician guy? Who's against Nancy Pelosi, who talks very slow, who looks like a turtle.
Oh, that's McConnell. I thought he was McConnell for a while.
McConnell. Yeah.
He does look like a turtle.
The Pelosi guy.
Oh, we got Jesse Exotic watching the show right now. Thank you so much. Oh, man. Oh, yes. Hearing Cool Cats and Kittens makes me want to commit murder. I don't know about murder, Achilles, but I do feel that weird awkwardness every time she said that. Hey, Cool Cats and Kittens, what is this? This is Carol Baskin. Blah, blah, blah. Oh my God! Just want to right on the screen every time, man.
Murder. She did.
Careful what you say.
Oh yeah, that's right. Sorry, FBI. There's no plot here. This is just a one-time show.
Yeah, I don't have beef with her. I want her to live a long, prosperous life, but I think she's a murderer.
So where do you think the whatchamacallit, where did she finally end up, okay, how did she kill him, and is he buried underneath the septic tank, or did he go through the meat grinder, or did he get pushed out of a plane somewhere over the Gulf? Comments, let us know. Comment.
All of the above.
All of the above.
All of the above.
Yeah, she like pushed him off the plane. So when he fell and he was all broken, then she put him in the meat grinder and then she fed him to the tigers.
Yep.
That's less.
Oh, Leandro, Southern Legion scar. Oh yeah, look, Gus got the Southern. Oh wait, I got one up there too. Look, there it is.
Right here. We were supposed to cover the first game of Inter Miami.
Yeah, I'm a real virus.
Coronavirus hate it.
It's all good. We'll be there eventually. Whenever that game happens.
I don't want to talk about that, guys.
Oh, Evan, our boy Evan from we'll be on with Eben and Waps on Thursday, hosting the wrestling podcast. He says she covered his body in sardine oil. Yeah, definitely. Okay,
sounds delicious.
Okay, so we got sardine oil fed to the tigers. We got grinder. We got septic tank. We got pushed off an airplane. Bro, there's a lot of incriminating evidence against
One
this
of my
lady,
favorites is like she said, "Oh, there's this story going around, and I don't know how I can fit him in a grinder. The grinder's like this big.
Yeah, I can't even put his hand in there," she said.
I just couldn't even fit him in there. I mean, how would I even do that? Oh, you need sardine oil all over his foot for the tiger to actually take a bite.
She pushed him in the septic. So man will say he pushed him in the septic tank from the plane into the Gulf while grinding burgers.
I feel like Manuel and I are on the same page. We're in the good right there. I see you, Manny.
I'm telling you, man. Nice. Okay, so wait. We haven't even talked. Okay, so we talked Jeff. We talked Fat Chucky. We've talked about Carol and Joe. We talked about Lieutenant Dan. What about what's his name? Eric, I think it is. The long-haired surfer burnout guy that worked with for Joe Exotic. Like that guy, you could tell he loved the Tigers, and he was just like, man,
He's like, I never wore pants before.
No, that was Lieutenant Dan.
Oh, that was Lieutenant Dan. Sorry, my bad.
But
he was there. He was there for the free living facility and the free expired meat. That's why he was there.
Yeah, he's like, this shit's still frozen, man. I'm gonna take it home.
Yeah, that guy. He was a cool dude, man. He was a cool dude.
His work options are very limited, so he had to take what he
I know. Yeah. And that's what I was telling Edwin too. Like, yes, this whole thing sucks, but like, Joe gave them an opportunity to work, and as much as he exploited them, they felt like they had some sort of value. So, dang, here comes fucking Debbie Downer Cindy. But I mean, I feel like it gave them a little bit of confidence, and to take that from them is kind of shitty, Like,
but the thing about it, so what would they be doing if they didn't have that job?
Meth,
jail, meth.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. They took that away from
anyway.
So you can't exploit nobody who doesn't have anything.
Capitalism at its best.
That's me. Yeah. I'm a dictator.
Damn. I like taters.
You got the last part right on Joe. I'm a dictator.
Oh wait, we got some more comments here. Hold on.
I like when TD dances.
Hi. Shout out to Sandra.
Oh man, she took someone's account.
No.
She took over Nate's account.
Hacked. My phone got hacked.
Wait, Achilles with the conspiracy theory here. She got away with murder, but needed to get TV time and knows she's done for. I think we haven't heard the end of this story. I think that there is going to be some Tiger King Part 2, the fall of Carol Baskin.
There's rumors of a season 2.
Oh yeah.
Wasn't
they didn't
How to Catch a Murder or how to Create a Murder?
Yeah.
Like
Oh yeah, man. Making a Murder.
Making a Murder.
Yeah, I kind of got that vibe that at the end of it, how they had him on the jail talk conversations. They go try to, because he's gonna work with PETA, the wildlife community, the wildlife federal, whatever it is, to try to catch all the other corrupt zoos and all that stuff. So Joe Dirt, the Captain Planet version.
Oh, this guy, the dude was sound smack the whole time. Yeah, that was the surfer burnout guy. Because he kept nodding off while he was talking. He was just all blunt and shit the whole time. Wait, we got some more comments here. Joe Exotic was a good guy, and then meth and money don't got him. So
I agree.
Achilles spitting facts only.
Yep.
Hey, Manny, thank you, my friend. Great show, guys. Big fan. Appreciate it.
All
right, make sure
to hit like and subscribe and the notification bell if you're watching on YouTube, or share this if you're watching on Facebook.
Our boy D Train is right, bro. We have to talk about Mario Tabro.
Yes. This guy.
First of all, how much more Miami can you get that your last name has the word bro in it?
Yeah, bro.
Legit.
I am not even talking about that guy. We're in Miami.
How does he make
You gotta be careful, guys. We gotta tread lightly on this one here.
What?
We saw
Tigers.
What's wrong with having bro in your last name? The guy's super Miami.
How's he making money? How's he making money? Because
they showed you.
He has a park. He has a park.
Yeah,
and
but
he charges like $600 to look at a fucking tiger.
No, that's not how he makes his money. That's not how he makes his money.
Not that much traction. money to live the life he's living.
That's not how he makes his money. They showed you. They fucking cut up a snake and shoved cocaine and money in there. To fucking...
Yeah. That was back.
That's how he made.
Cut me out. Edit that shit out. I don't want to talk about this anymore.
That's what he did before. Now he's got a little zoo.
Can you hear my eyeballs rolling? Like, seriously, he did that before.
Yeah.
Bro,
hey man,
somebody claimed that Marco Rubio's brother was dealing coke with him.
Oh yeah, I saw that on Miami New Times posted that today. Yeah.
So he wasn't just doing that before, because he's got a name right now.
Yeah, that's true.
Nobody's fucking with him. It's Miami, bro. Everybody's selling coke everywhere.
That's true. When you get caught,
everybody. I'm sure Magic City family did something before everybody. No money.
Yo,
Oh, be careful, son.
bro, City, get him out. Get him out.
The views expressed in the opinions from Tenard or Tan Exotic here do not express those from Lemon City Live or its partners here.
Listen,
only that guy.
I'm not saying drug money. I'm saying a lot of old money has come from the sweat and blood of somebody.
Clear it up.
If I take my headphones on, I don't have to hear this, right? I'm not involved in this. If I just like
Budweiser had the sweat and blood of some people that made them billionaires. So everybody's billionaires.
We've been drinking sweat and blood.
You know what I'm trying to say, man? Like the sweat and blood of somebody else's, man. Like they're working hard to make them billionaires.
Yo, for real.
That's like Carol Baskin shit right there. Just fucking put them in that meat grinder, sweat and blood. That's it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yo, Achilles got the good point here, man. Guy was super chill about seeing an ATF agent get murdered and then chop him up and dispose of it. Like,
he's like, it doesn't matter. I was there. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna get blamed with it anyway because I was there and I was like looking at it.
Yeah.
And I gave everybody the tools and I was just there handing over like the knives and machetes.
I did my 12 years and then I go play with my Tigers again. No big deal, you know? Like, get the fuck out of here. Like, what? Yeah. I think Jeff has his reckoning coming. That would be part 2. Yeah, I think the fall of Jeff and Carol, that's your sequel. And then somehow, because, all right, let's, like, now that the whole series, you've watched it, do you look at Joe as a hero, an anti-hero, a villain, or just, like...
Look, none of these guys...
Fuck. He's a fucking dumb fuck.
None of these guys are heroes, man. None of these guys are heroes. No. Some of them are just a little not as good as of being sociopaths as their other ones. Like, some of them, you know what I'm saying?
But in the beginning, at the end of the show, they showed Joe Exotic before he became Joe Exotic. Really, original about caring about the tigers and the lions until he started becoming famous. So once he started becoming famous, then it got to his head. Like Sidney said earlier, they don't know how to take success, and they thought because of the fact that cameras are involved and all that stuff, like they're bigger than life when you're just a zookeeper. So I think he had good intentions in the beginning, but once he started getting notoriety, it got to his head, and his true character came out. Most likely that
happens. Everybody that becomes famous is like that. You know what I mean? Like it's almost like
not everybody though.
All his husbands were recruited at 19 years old, bro. I mean, I mean, come on.
That's money to lure young guys.
Yeah, man.
That's guys who have no money, who are insecure. That's what they do.
I think Achilles is right. Joe Exotic is just a trash person. But is he less trash than Jeff? Is he less trash than
no, he's just dumber. He's just dumber.
He's less trash than Jeff. Just
meth and money, bro. Meth and money.
I think Joe Exotic was cool, just fucking trying to be like he was okay with just trying to fucking have his zoo in Oklahoma and chill and that's it. He's not trying to take over other dirty zoos. You know what
I mean? Meth, one vocal away from meth.
Wait a minute. The next Grand Theft Auto needs to be about dirty zoos. That's it. It has to be. You have to open up a dirty zoo.
I like it. I dig it. Oh wait, we got another one here. We got from the YouTube stream. He's not evil. He's just a piece of shit. Yeah,
I agree with that 100%. I don't think he really meant any harm. I don't think he even meant to kill Carol. I mean, I'm sure that if she died, he would be like, "Woo." But
so you don't think it's free? You think he's innocent?
I think that when he said those things, because I've met a lot of people that have, they haven't really, been developed socially or like even emotionally. Well, I didn't want to name any names, but you know,
Edwin.
You know, and those people tend to overexpress sometimes or underexpress sometimes. And I feel like he was that person that he was so frustrated with her. He just felt the need to say these things and not really mean it. And that was like his way of expressing the frustration for all the shit that she was doing to him. And even though, you know, I mean, if he was really wanting to do it, as dumb as I feel like he is, he probably would have gone over there and like done it himself if he really wanted to, you know?
Yeah.
So, I don't think he was that right.
By the way, we haven't even touched on the fact of the one guy who ultimately got Joe Exotic sent to jail, which was the Alan Glover guy. Like, does that guy not reek of like movie bad guy, like movie goon? The guy who he actually paid $3,000 to go to fucking kill Carol.
Bro.
The guy who ultimately was the one who got Joe, convicted. Was that like? That,
he looks like that guy from The Office. He looks like that guy from The Office.
Yeah, he looks like Creed.
Yeah.
He definitely looks like Creed.
Yeah,
Nice.
like a scarier Creed.
I think somebody got hacked over here. Jesse is my favorite uncle. My mom's the best.
All right.
Yep, definitely.
Wow.
But yeah, no, like this felon guy. I mean, come on, dude. This that Glover dude. He just wait. Oh yes, good point right here. This was another cringe part. He did the interview while soaking in a bath. That is bonkers. When he's in the tub, remember, and he starts going splash in the water.
What is that?
He didn't even fill up. He didn't even fill up the tub.
Hey,
He had like warm water on his ass. And he sat on it, and then he like splashed.
What's wrong with that? Is that frowned upon?
No, he still had his hands on.
I was gonna do the next.
It's just like,
I was gonna do our next show like in my fucking bathtub, just fucking streaming there, just sitting like this,
you know what?
like
hot tub. So
like Scarface. You know what I'm saying? Remember that scene in Scarface when he's just chilling in his.
Fly, pelican, fly. Look at the pelican. Look at the pelican.
Yeah, man.
What a crazy bird.
what a crazy bird.
You were saying TD. You were saying something?
No, I'm saying we did our show in a hot tub. And also
we did do our show in a hot tub.
We did do episode. I forgot the number, but we did do it in the hot tub. That was
yeah,
impressive.
but nobody was like, yeah. Mm.
No, but that, I mean,
or were they though?
Yeah, it wasn't a visual show. You just got the thumbnail. But I mean, come on.
Yeah.
This seriously, I don't think we're really accepting the fact that this dude was that whole scene with the guy in the like that's a very underrated, like what the fuck bonkers moment. I definitely think that's a very accurate fucked up shit, you know. It goes unnoticed. What is this? Smallest tub I've ever seen. Yeah, for a giant big fucking felon, you know, for Creed over there. Yeah, the whole thing was just crazy, man. The whole thing was nuts. If I had to rate the show, I definitely tell people to watch it. It's interesting.
I mean, you have to for the memes.
Yeah, definitely. You have to just to stay up with pop culture and not be left out when all these memes, because you know this will be cool for like a week and then it, dies.
Nah, this will carry in. This will summer.
You think it'll carry over a while?
Yeah. I'll give it to the end of May.
To the end of May.
That's a long time.
That's a long run right there, bro.
I don't know, man. Isn't there like another show coming out soon? Some other like series or something you were telling me about. I think it's The Last Dance.
Well, not yet. Here's we're gonna before we wrap up here, because we are in the quarantine era of our lives right now that none of us have ever gone through before. I went through something similar being deployed for 7 months on a ship, but it's still not like this. This is definitely the weirdest type of stuff that you can go through this quarantine. But I think with the rise of this show on Netflix, it kind of makes you think, well, what else is out there? What else can we watch? Because there's going to be a lot of good content coming out. There's definitely got to be a lot of stuff. Wait, hold on a second. Did we get something here? Jasmine and Aladdin. Anyway, sorry. That was okay. So back to what I was saying.
Why is it so easy to distract you, bro?
Then he gets mad at me for yelling out like shit.
Anyway. Okay, so because we're under this quarantine thing, and right now there's really, everybody's looking for something to watch. Wait, we got a comment here. I did read the Joe King story is going to Hollywood. Who's Joe King?
You know,
Joe
King.
Exotic, maybe? Is that what he's talking about? They're going to Hollywood. They're gonna make a movie out of this.
No, they can't make a movie out of it because Netflix owns the rights.
I don't know.
I mean, Netflix does make movies.
Yeah.
But, well, anyway, if you're watching right now, I want to kind of share some stuff. Like, let's help each other out, man. We're all stuck in quarantine. We're all looking for something to do. We're all looking for something to watch. That's why we're on this show here. We're coming at you. We're gonna give you content a little more frequently now. Type in and let us know what you're looking forward to or what you're watching right now. Share it with everybody that's watching. We're gonna go around and give our suggestions for things to watch right now. I know TD, this is your choice here. You're a big fan of this show, right? Ozark?
Yeah, Ozark season 3 didn't disappoint me. Season 1 started off right. Watching season 1, I thought it was gonna have the resemblance of Breaking Bad. And when you watch it, you think that, but it's nothing compared to it. It's dealing with money laundering and it's dealing with a Mexican cartel. I know it sounds the same with drugs and money, but the cinematography.
Meth and money.
That's a current theme in life now, bro.
Money laundering, and drugs, but you never see drugs. You only see the money laundering. So you gotta watch it. The guy who played on Arrested Development, I can't remember his name for some reason.
Bateman.
Yeah,
Jason Bateman.
Yeah,
Jason Bateman.
And also too, he's another show that he's involved in called The Outsiders.
I want to see that.
Listen, you have to watch everything because the first 4 episodes are really good, but you lose it like after episode 4, and you kind of feel like, why the hell I'm gonna watch it? But you have to watch it all the way to the end. It's really good. But Ozark, everybody on Netflix, watch that show. Watch season 1, season 2, season 3. You'll love it.
Awesome.
That's next.
Achilles is saying we got to watch the Fargo series now. I don't know how many seasons there are, but that one,
Yeah. I never watched Fargo.
Oh, do I? Don't you know? You gotta watch Fargo, eh?
Hey, well, we got Manuel says Moon. Is that a
Moon? Like what? Sailor Moon or something? Like
maybe I guess.
Sailor, how you know about this stuff, Gus? Sailor Moon.
Ozark's first season was crazy. Great acting and story. Dennis is a fan. You got a fan there.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
That's the next one. I'm going to see.
Outsiders.
Achilles says Outsiders.
And then
great.
right after that, I'm going to watch Outsiders. Right after that, I'm going to watch Outsiders.
Well, we're talking about meth, drugs, and Mexican cartels and stuff. So I think that ties in with what Gus was recommending here.
Yeah, so I just finished watching Narcos Mexico. It was great. If you like the original Narcos, the Colombian Narcos, the Mexican one is just as good. And you know, it ties in with the Colombian Narcos, and you know, you get some cameos and stuff. It's really cool, man. Yeah. So if you like
you
that
get the Puerto Rican Mohican is in it.
The Puerto Rican Mohican? Who's that?
The Ant-Man, the guy who talks really fast.
Oh, yeah.
he called himself the Puerto Rican Mohican. It's a movie, man. And like that's the only way I know him. I don't even know his name.
Man, I love that guy.
Saw season 1 of Narcos, and then I think I saw the first episode of season 2, the Colombian one, and then I never went back to it. I kind of
it's like what bothered me is that he's Brazilian, so I can tell like his accent, like it was just terrible.
Yeah,
but I'm not gonna hate on that. I thought the guy did a good job because I would have preferred a real Colombian, you know.
Yeah.
But
I mean, there's so many Colombian accents.
I know. Me, I don't know the different dialects of Spanish, so it was Spanish to me.
Yeah, exactly.
That's true. Unless you are around Colombians all the time, you don't really pick up on that. Just like whenever there's a fucking series or a movie that takes place in Miami, they never hire real Cubans from Cuba.
Yes.
That's terrible, guys. That's terrible. Why are we okay with this?
Gus and I were talking about this.
We're not okay.
Hollywood.
There's never real Cubans from Cuba. It's always the fake Cubans, man. You know? What's up with that? Although, shout out to that show that was, I think it was on Netflix. Cindy knows about it. One Day at a Time. They had some real Cubans on that one, right?
Real Cubans from Cuba, yeah.
Real Cubans from Cuba. And they actually, they got picked up. The series had canceled or got finished, but now they're bringing it up on some other network there. I forget what it is. But anyway, Dennis, he says, if you like Breaking Bad, Better Call Saul's a great show too.
Yes.
Better
when
Call
is the next
Saul.
season coming out? I'm waiting for it. It's really good.
I never saw Breaking Bad. I'm like that 1%.
Isn't it out right now?
I feel like it's out.
It's on
Better Call
Netflix.
Saul the next season? I don't know.
No, they're playing it on AMC like every weekend.
I want to watch.
Oh yeah. I mean, either way, it's on Netflix. I think so. You can
When
just
I
catch
hear
up.
Edwin says he didn't watch Breaking Bad, I just get so annoyed, bro. Like
I saw Walking Dead. I can't do both on AMC.
I just get so mad when he.
I can only do one.
Breaking Bad was the best show AMC ever had. They fucked up Walking Dead.
They
Yes.
did.
Yeah, they did.
They did.
They didn't-
But I
I'm glad
can't
they didn't
stop
fuck up-
watching it.
They didn't fuck up Breaking Bad.
Look at that. Oh wait, Dennis says season 5's out now, so there you go.
I'm
And,
on
Yeah,
it.
it's on him.
Evan,
I'm
Evan
watching
says
it to get off. I'm watching.
F says it's currently airing, so there you go. You got something to watch.
Watching it.
Miracle in Cell 7. I haven't heard of that.
Oh my God! My mom told me she saw that, and then my dad cried.
Ooh.
Oh wow.
Why
Okay.
you
So
gotta put
I
him on
know.
blast like
No.
that, man?
But no, you don't understand. My dad's like, he's hardcore. Like my Edwin, you know,
That's
my
what I'm
dad is
saying.
fucking
Why you gotta
trans
put him
man.
on blast?
But if he cries for something, I'm gonna fucking like bawl, because that
Oh,
means that
God,
shit
yeah.
is like serious.
You're gonna ball
Oh,
like you're
God,
gonna
yeah.
cry a lot, or you're gonna like just like fucking break them
well,
ankles.
Oh,
Achilles with God bless Stephen Bauer. Yeah, man. Or
Yeah,
wait,
man.
hold on. Not Stephen Bauer. His real name was Rocky Echevarria.
Yeah.
That's how real legit he is. He changed it to Stephen Bauer so that he could be the Cuban in the shows without being the Cuban. You know what I mean? But now that's the real G. The only real Cuban is Scarface. True that, man.
Yeah. And he'll
Manny
always be
says-
famous. He'll always be famous for this.
only one.
Manolo.
Shout out.
Manolo says, let's make a Netflix series filmed only west of I-95. That's a great idea. Because every time people say Miami, it's always, oh, I'm taking my talents to South Beach. And it's everything on this side of town, you know?
Well,
I
mean,
like
that
the west of I-95 idea.
well, that means you
It's
can't
gotta be
be in it
hard.
then.
I know I can't be in it, but I'll watch it. I'm not trying to be in it. Don't watch. Here, we got some other comments.
We're just a 5 minute, 5 minute drive from
Hey,
there.
good job.
We
Yeah,
can-
you're right, bro. Breaking Bad is the best. Breaking Bad is the greatest show ever. Gotta watch it, Edwin.
I will.
Hopefully listen. Now he says that he's not gonna do it though, but more fans tell Edwin
That's right.
That's his homework assignment.
Edwin
See,
hasn't even seen Remember the Titans.
That show, watch Breaking Bad and watch every single episode, and next week we can talk about it, bro.
I can't watch a whole series.
Yes, you can. What you
long.
doing?
Yes, you can. Yes, you can,
Yes,
Edwin.
you
can.
Yes,
Yeah, bro.
you can.
He said it. That's all I'm going to be doing then. Okay, forget it. Then don't bother me for the next few days. I'm gonna be. You see what you did? Yeah. You wait. No,
Did
you
you
right
just tell me? Did you just tell me don't bother me? Did you just? Okay.
Anyway, next comment comes from our friend Achilles again. Walking Dead was garbage as soon as they left the farm.
Yep. When they killed, what's the old man name? I forgot his name.
Oh, Herschel.
Herschel. The Herschel season was the best one with the governor. After that,
I thought the Herschel.
Negan.
Go ahead.
Like, the Negan introduction was great.
Yes.
But after that, it just tanked. It just went that way.
I'll say this. I thought the best like situation was when they were in the prison. I thought that was a really cool idea. Owning a prison with the fences, and I thought that was like a real like cool place to set up shop and build everything. And I hated the governor. I thought he was such a like shitty bad guy, but he was good, but he was like shitty. I don't like his persona. But Negan, hands down, is the best one. The best bad guy that you could have. I thought he was great.
The best entrance to being a bad guy. After that,
but he's still great. He's still great. I actually watched this week's episode, and he's phenomenal. But let's move it along here. Okay, Gus, you were gonna say something?
Talking about Negan. Do you ever see the what's that actor's name? Jeffrey
Dean
Morgan.
Yeah.
Dean Morgan.
You ever saw Magic City, the show that he was on?
I heard.
That was a good show, man, and it got cut way too early because it was a great show. It was on, I think it was on Stars, but nobody watches Stars, so.
Nope. Danny Fernandez says NBA's 2K players only tourney. Okay,
it's happening.
I don't want to watch.
Oh, it's happening. Oh, okay, that's something to watch. Okay, cool. I'll definitely check that out. I'm on 2K. If you're on 2K and you're on the Xbox, hit me up. Let's run it at the park. We'll run it in the neighborhood. I'll put my. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna put my gamer tag.
Fortnite. I like Fortnite. Yeah.
There you go. Look,
I've been watching shows too.
There's my gamer tag right there. Hit me up on Xbox Live. What up? Let's
Cindy.
go 2K.
What are you watching, Cindy?
Nobody cares about Cindy.
So you guys,
No, I'm saying no. I'm talking about Edwin.
Oh.
No, Cindy, listen. You let me finish.
I
I'm
missed
saying
it.
Edwin doesn't care about it because he's keep cutting you off. I care about it. So tell us what your shows are.
I haven't even said
Oh no, I'm
anything.
getting to it. I'm getting to
Oh
it.
my god!
Why you punched me? I didn't
No,
interrupt
it's
you.
this way.
Okay.
Wait, where's Edwin? What the fuck? He got mad because you're yelling at me.
Okay, while she takes care of that, hold on.
I'm here. I can multitask. I don't know what you're talking about.
Real quick, prison was whack. That's when the show became a video game instead of a show. Okay, Gus, you got the props here. Magic City was lit. Gus #Gus gets it.
I do.
¿Qué
I
pasa
can
USA
get it.
Quarantine Edition? Okay. All right, so let's go back. Cindy, tell us about your show here real quick.
No, actually, you guys know that I fucking love like mystery, murder, and all that stuff. Like, it's my favorite thing. Forensic Files all the way. And then
She's
it just
Carol Baskin.
Stop! I just watch it sometimes. No, but I do. I love Forensic Files, and now they have Forensic Files too. So I'm like recording all of that, and then I've been watching Killing Eve. Have you guys heard of that?
No.
Fuck, man, you guys don't follow anything that's like women. Whoa, scare the shit!
Oh my god, you scared me, bro. I thought you was one of those rednecks from the Tiger.
That's the piano man right there, man, making moves.
No, Killing Eve is a really cool story. It's about this woman that's in MI6.
Hey guys, right there.
Who plays Eve?
Eve is what's the Asian lady's name? Sandra Oh she's Korean. She was in Grey's Anatomy.
Yeah.
And so she's an agent for MI6, and she gets put on to track this assassin, like an international assassin who's a woman, and she's like such a bad bitch. Like, I fucking love it. And they're just ruthless killings, like all kinds of different ways that they kill people.
Achilles loves it too. Achilles loves it too. Look at
yes.
that.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, you're getting some love here too from Yesh, my boy. Killing Eve is dope.
You see? Whatever. I mean, you
all
guys
right,
can watch
all
it
right.
or whatever.
Don't cry, Cindy.
Sandra Oh is a good actress.
She's amazing. Get out
She
of
does
here.
good work, yeah. What do you mean? I fucking said she's a good actress. What are you telling me to get out of
But
here?
not good enough.
God damn. You know what? I'm not in your house today. I can disrespect you.
Calm down, Joe.
I would get him. Get him. Yes,
All right,
and Fleabag.
Hey,
Fleabag is another one.
Before what?
Amazing.
Fleabag? What is
Yes, amazing.
that? Oh,
it's just
sorry.
some British lady talking about having sex with like
Oh.
some guy. It's just weird. It's a weird show.
With the priest.
Okay.
Eating tea and crumpets.
Wait. You were gonna say something, Gus, or?
Yes.
He was trying to disrespect us. but
Before
whatever.
before we move on, just in case it's March Madness. Today's the last day, right? But just in case you're itching for some bracketology,
Yes.
head over to WAFs and We and Found Sith podcast. We're doing a bracket for the best TV show of all time. So go ahead, check out our Facebook group, and so you can vote on the seating for that.
Yeah, go ahead and vote. They're doing, I think it's animated show, comedy, drama, and what was the fourth one?
Game shows.
Game shows.
Those are the four. Yeah, those are the four.
Yeah,
The four regions.
The 4 regions. There's 3 brackets already. You can vote as many times. So just pick your favorite shows, and that's gonna determine the seating. And then they'll debate it and discuss it. It's gonna be good.
Yeah.
Real quickly before we head out of here, my show that I am suggesting here is The Last Dance. But I don't remember the original air date for this. It was supposed to be, I think, next year.
No, it was supposed to be like
Later
May or
this
June.
year.
Like June, I think.
Oh, no. I feel like it was supposed to be later. Like they're pushing this
No,
up.
it was yeah. I mean, they are pushing it up, but it was going to be in the summer.
Okay, well, it was going to be in the summer, and it's this thing. We wrote an article about it. I think Piano Man, who was back there, wrote an article about it a couple years ago when this was announced.
Mhm.
And this is the only sports we're going to be talking the whole show, but
Yeah.
it's a really cool 10-part documentary. ESPN, they always kill it on these docs.
Yeah, man.
And they're going to be breaking it down. They're going to be doing 2 episodes every day for like 5 straight days. And like I said, it's a 10-part covering the whole last season of that incredible Bulls run in 1998. And they've got interviews from everyone, like not just the players. We're talking celebrities. I think Obama's coming out in that one too. Like they got everybody talking about it. It's really, really cool. You know, ESPN does it good.
10 parts, right? 10 parts?
Yes, it's a 10-parter. So it's
kind of like what's her name? Baskin's husband. 10 parts.
Yeah. So look, I think that's there you go. There you have the showing right there. So you can catch the episodes there.
Yeah.
Anyway, if you don't have it, take a screenshot and you're good to go there. Now, I think we're getting to the end here, guys. So far, it's been a great show. I love all the engagement today, man. Thank you guys so much for that. It's been really, really, really cool. But before we go out, I just want to remind everybody this Thursday, special WrestleMania show. You've already seen him comment here. Eben, Half 2K. He's the one of the hosts on the We Ain't Found Sith podcast. He's also a lifelong friend of mine. And we go back. We're old school wrestling fans. We can talk wrestling all day long. It's not something I actively follow as much anymore, but I love to talk about it. I'm looking forward to it. We're going to be doing just like this. We're going to be talking just WrestleMania with our boy Ferb. If you've been listening to the show, you know Ferb. You know he's our homie. He's been on the show. He was on our episode 100. Remember that, Gus?
Yeah.
That was a good one there. So he's a great guy. He's going to be talking about it. And then we got that special guest. If you missed it at the beginning of the episode, you're going to have to go back and watch it again. I'm not saying his name again, but tune in Thursday. It's going to be really, really good. It's going to be a whole lot of fun. WrestleMania show. Thank you.
I was about to do that.
So it's spilling the beans there. But anyway, guys, again, thank you guys who are still watching and that watched throughout the show. We ran longer than I was expecting, but man, it flew by at the same time. But hey, it flew by though. It felt good. It felt good. But anyway, thank you guys. Remember lemoncitylive.com. Follow us, hit that subscribe button, man. Give us some new people and some new viewers. If you're watching on Facebook, go to YouTube, hit that subscribe button, hit that share button, and let some people know. Again, we're gonna be on Thursday. By the end of the week, we'll have the shows for next week already scheduled, so you'll know what time to catch us and what we're gonna be talking about. I like this new format. I love seeing you guys, and I love reading the comments. I love the engagement, and again, I love that I still get to see my favorite people here. So, TD, I love you. Thank you so much. Gus, that guy, thank you. Cindy, right down there, thank you for hanging with us, making the show even better. Any last words from you guys before we send everybody home here?
Y'all guys have a good night. Be safe. Stay away from the Rona.
Wash your hands. I think that's a good one. Right, Gus?
And finance these nuts.
All
right. I guess with that
my
one.
My last words. I do have something to say. I'm going to also do a little plug because if
sorry, go ahead. Homie, she's from DT Sports USA.
Oh, hey, Andrea. What's up?
Fan
So I was about to say, if there's any girls watching or if somebody wants to get their wife a nice little present, my friend Misha, she creates these beautiful earrings. So I think you guys should check it out. Follow her on Instagram at Misha V.
There you go.
All right, Misha V. All right, Danny. Thanks for
Support
watching.
Support local, guys. Support local.
That's right.
Support local. Thank you guys again so much for watching. Love you all. You're the best. Good night and see you on Thursday.
Bye.
Later.